Hi, good evening everyone. Today we will be starting with the 21st video of Lightning Web Component series. In the today video we will be doing the real world example that we always use in the Google but we never refer it, that is pagination. Whenever you go onto the Google screen you see a page number coming out like this. Let me show you the demo here. So let me decrease the screen size. So here is the pagination example. So you might be seeing here that we are able to see here the custom component of showing the Apex, and as soon as I go previous and next, I'm able to see the records that are coming here. So this is basically known as pagination. So this is today we will not be playing around with the slice method in order to do pagination on the JavaScript side, but we will be understanding how we can do pagination through the server side. We don't have to load 2000 record at a time. We just will be sharing the page size, how much record we will be needing, and we will be changing the offset every time in the SOQL query. So let's understand and let's see how we will be building a Lightning Web component where we will be using a server-side pagination. So let's first start building the Apex class, because from the Apex class we will be getting all the data. What will be the page size? We will be sending a parameter from JavaScript side, but we will be receiving it here. So let's start building our class. So what I will be doing, I will be create Apex class, and let's name it Pagination final cut. Let's name the class as Pagination final cut, and by doing this my class is ready. First of all, I was talking that we will be sending two parameters here. One is page size and another is page number here. So in order to do same, we will be creating a method by public static void page fetch records. Let's make the method name and fetch records, and here I will be passing, it should not be wide since we will be passing a map in the return type. So we will be doing map of string comma object. So we will be passing the string comma object, where string will act as a parameter that we will be passing, and object will be our full data type that we will be receiving. For example, if you are receiving the total page size, then the total page size will be my string, and the total size will go, total records will go in the second part of the map. So that's why we have taken, and here we will be taking integer page size. It has provided me the same, so let's do the same. So once it is done, and further it is giving me the reference, so I will be using it, and after using it, what I will be doing, I will be just using a tab in order to paste it, and we will be having a discussion in a minute. So first thing that I have done here is, so we can do this. So let's comment this out for now. So first of all, we will be fetching over records, that is list of account, select id comma name from the page. I am using two things here. Two things here. One is page size and another is offset value. So if I want to use offset value, I need to calculate it first. So what I need to do, integer page size, page minus 1. Then let's take an example, you are in page 1. So page 1 is 1 and 1 into 1 is equal to 0 into page size, so offset is 0. So now let's assume that your offset is value, page number is 2. So 2 minus 1 into page size is equal to 5. So the next offset is basically 10. By doing this, I'm using the offset value, and once we are done with this, we will be using these three queries. First is my bad, I have written it twice. So let's decrease it here due to agent force. Agent force doesn't has mind of itself. If query has already been written, why you are sharing it again? So let's save this out. Since we haven't passed a return type, so our method is not completed yet. So now we have got a offset value and we have got the list of account. Also here we have taken the offset value as well. So why it is, yeah, offset value also need to be deleted. So let's save this out. So now we just need to calculate the page size, how much total pages are available. So let's take an example. If you have 100 records and your page size is 10, so what will be the number of pages you will be having, that is 10. So in order to get the same, what we will be doing, we will be getting total records that we have calculated in this line divide by page size. So by doing this, it will give me the total pages. So what I will be doing, I will be just taking total pages is equal to, so let's move it here. So total pages plus page size minus 1 divided by page size. So this is also good. So or we can do one thing, that is we will be just adding page size. So we will not go in this format, we will be checking it further. So once it is done, so once the total, then what I will be doing, plus math.mode, mode, in this mode I will be adding total value, total record versus page size. So the things that are pending will get accumulated here. So let's save this here. Oh, I forgot that my camera is also not set. So let's set it out. So now we have calculated the total pages here. So what is the last step that we need to do here? We need to pass a map here. So we have created a map of string comma object, where string we have given accounts and data type equal to the ACC list. Similarly, total records is equal to total records, and we will be doing map.data.put total pages is equal to total pages. So I hope everyone is clear, since this will act as a parameter in our JavaScript, where we will be picking the data and further we are returning this value. Once this is done, so we will be just deploying this. So let's deploy this out and check if our class is getting deployed and there is some issue here. So let's check the issue, where we are facing the issue. I think it is MOD. It is not MODE. So let's again deploy this out. So I hope now this will get deployed. So let's wait for a second. Now our class has been deployed. So now it is a time to go on our Lightning Web Component for the pagination. I know that the steps are very much, but at the end of the day, you need three things here. One is account list, second is total records, and third is total number of pages. Once you have these three things, you can manipulate these things and continue with the pagination component further. So let's go on to our LWC component. Now our class is ready. So now it is a time to start with our Lightning Web Component for the pagination. So first step that we will be going here is we will be creating a new component here. So let's create here, that is page final. And once our page final is created, so we have three files here, that is page final HTML, JS and meta.xml. So let's first update the meta.xml. So is exposed, let's mark is exposed equal to true, and what we will be doing, we will be doing targets, and in targets let's give target as lightning underscore home page. Once it is ready, so now we will be starting with our JavaScript first, and then we will be going on over HTML. Because once our JavaScript is ready, first map, first record, second record, last record, then we will be using that in our HTML part, so that there is no confusion happen there. So first thing, if I go here, I will be first importing my fetch accounts, that is fetch accounts. So let's go here. Since I have created one class earlier, so fetch accounts from @Salesforce @Apex. It is coming as account pagination controller. So what we will be doing, we will be just using the class name that we have created now, that is pagination final. So let's copy this class name and let's paste it here. Let's delete the is exposed class, and here what we will be doing, we will be pasting the name. Oh my bad. So what we need to do here, we just need to copy the class name, that is pagination final record dot get dot fetch records. So it is fetch accounts. We don't have fetch accounts method here. So it is fetch records now. So let's copy this name. That is a method name. Copying a method name is must, because otherwise overwiring will not happen in a proper manner. If you want to use promises, then it is also okay. If you want to use a while method, then it is also okay. So we will be going with the imperative method in order to do same. So first of all, we will be calling the data types. What all we will do. So first is accounts. We will be taking an array for accounts. Second is page number. So it has given me the suggestion. So let's copy with the suggestion. So page number is equal to 1. Let's keep the page size as 5. I think we have 13 records in our organization, so 5 will be better. So let's add total pages is equal to 0, total record is equal to 0. And also we will be using a standard spinner that we have created in the previous session, as same as. So what we will be doing, we will be calling loading is equal to false, because it look cool when so that a user will not keep waiting and he will be seeing the spinner. So you must have seen it when I have started the demo as well in the starting, that when you are clicking previous button or next button, a spinner is getting loaded and showing that please wait. Not it is just like a buffering button. So let's do this out, and once this is done, so our method will get called. First step that we need to do is, since there is no button here, we want our data to be loaded as soon as our page get loaded. So we have one method that is connected callback. I have added the video. I will be adding the video link. You can refer my video link where I have make understood how connected callback work. So what I will be doing, I will be adding connected callback method, and in the connected callback method I will be calling the method that is this.load accounts. Why we have called it? Because I don't want connected callback to be loaded with the full functionality. Either I will be loading the data in the load accounts method. So I will be calling the load accounts method, and once I call it, I will be adding this.loading is equal to true. So I've already created the loading, and since our fetch account is a method that is being called from the Apex class, so here I am passing these two parameters, that is page size. Since we have passed two parameters, that is page size and page number. So if you see here, the page size and page number are the variables that are coming here. So let's make it same, or let's keep it for the further reference, because this is JavaScript. So page size is equal to this dot page size and page number is equal to this dot page number. Once we are done with this, further what we will be doing, further we will be adding a promise here. So our method is getting close here. So what I will be doing, I will be just adding then dot result. So let's go here, and what I will be doing, I will be doing dot then, and here in the then also we will be adding an arrow method, and in the arrow method we will be calling our definition. So we have parameters here, that is accounts, and we have similarly total records, we have page size, and this. So what we will be doing, we will be pasting this all value, that is this dot accounts is equal to result. So I haven't taken the parameter here, so parameter needs to be taken here. So let's I forgot to take a parameter here, so but I will be doing then, and after then we will be adding one round bracket, and let's close this bracket after the here. And here what we will be doing, I will be just passing a then variable, the res variable here. So let's pass a res as parameter. So as soon as I pass res as parameter, here I have got all the parameters, and after doing this, our catch method will get called. If the error come, then the error situation will be handled here. So once we are done with this, now it is the time to handle with the other methods, that is the previous button, next button, loading first, loading disable last. So let's start with the next handler first. So we haven't created this, so let's first create this value. So next handler is, you are clicking next button, and if next button should work until we reach on the last record page. So what if we are doing, if this dot page number, let's assume that your page number is 1 and total pages are coming as 3. If 1 is less than 3, then you need to increment the page number. And once the page number is incremented, so now the page number is 2. So now you want to again hit the Apex class, that is this dot load accounts. So as soon as you load the accounts, now the page number has come to 2. So now next time the query will fire with the page number as 2. And again, if the person select a next button, yes, our page size is less than total size, that is 4. So 3 will also work, and after 3 it will get disabled. So if 4 is greater than total number of pages size, that is 4, then we will get stopped and this dot load account is common. Similarly, we will be adding the previous handler. If this dot page number greater than 1, means your page number is not exceeding 1, then what you need to do, this dot page number is equal to page number, this dot page number minus minus. So if from you are going from 3 to 2, then this method will work. After this, if I go next, so now we have created a next handler now and previous handler. Now we will be calling 4 method one by one. First is start record. So let's give a tab here. So this will give me the start record here from the where the record will get start. So what I will be doing, this dot page number minus 1 into page size plus 1. By default, what I need to do, I need to set the page number as 1. So page number minus 1 is equal to page number will be always be 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 1 into page size. That what is the page size is equal to 5. 5 into 0 is equal to 0 plus 1. Next time what I need to do, so page this dot name page number is equal to 2. 2 into 5, 10 plus 1. So that is the start record of using this. And similarly, I will be adding another method, that is get end record. And once we are done with the end record, we will be using this dot let end is equal to this dot page number into page size. So page number, let's assume that your page number is 5. 5 into 5, 5 into 5, 25. So, and I will be returning this, that is if total record, if end is greater than total record, then this dot total record, else we will be using the end. So this is how we are getting the end starting and ending record. And let's do, that is disable next. And if I talk about disable next, so this is how we will be using these two methods. One is disable next and one is disable previous. So if I talk about disable next, return this dot page number is greater than equal to this dot page size. If the page number is exceeding with the total pages, then if greater than equal to, then it is disabled. And disable previous if this dot page number is less than equal to 1. So this is how our JavaScript will be working. So now let's move on to our meta file is done. Our Apex file is done. Just HTML part, the UI part that is pending. So let's start with this. So now let's start with our HTML part. First thing that we need to call here is that is lightning card, lightning hyphen card. I will be taking title is equal to pagination for server-side for account. So we have taken this, and further I will be taking the icon. I have taken the icon is equal to standard account, since we are loading the standard accounts. So I have taken the standard accounts here. So this template is raising the issue. Why it is raising the issue? Because I haven't closed the lightning card here. So let's close the lightning card here. So I think this template will get closed, and further after this I will be closing the lightning card. So let's delete this part. So this time we have all, let's delete this part. We will be considering this further. So by doing this our error has been resolved, but now we want to call the spinner as well, because as soon as the page is not loading, we are setting it to as soon as the record is loaded, we are setting it to false. So by default, this is the best example where we can use the spinner. Since we have created the spinner in the last session, so you can refer my last video. But for the time being, I have created one spinner final component where I have added all the spinner, that is .a.b class, and further I have just kept it as a spinner. So I'm using the same spinner here as well. So what I will be doing, I will be just calling the spinner here, and after this I will be just closing my template. So once this is ready, after this what I will be doing, I will be just calling a div here, so that is p around medium, and here after giving this what I will be doing, I will be just calling the account record where the pagination will be acting. The view, actual view that we will be showing, that is the records that will be getting displayed. So what I will be doing, I will be going with the suggestion, where the suggestion is providing that if true accounts.length, then you need to show the accounts, and further it is providing me a paragraph of key. Once it has provided me the paragraph of key, here further I will be taking the values that I have already kept. So let's copy that value in here, that is this value. So once we are done with this, second part we will be closing over template tag. So let's close over template tag as well. So by doing this, over this template has been closed, and after this we will be adding a code further, but let's resolve the error. So this is a template, and in the further suggestion, if it is coming as true, then this part will get run, and if the value is not coming as true, then we will be calling no record found. So let's wait that part as well, so that our work is done. Now what will be the things that we need to call it? So you are calling a pagination, you are not loading the record not only, but you are also calling the pagination as well, but we haven't added anything for the pagination. So let's go step by step in bits and pieces, and let's understand how we will be calling the pagination here. So this is, I think, giving me the issue, so we will be resolving this later. This is a main lightning card that is getting closed, but first let's go here and let's start building our pagination. So we have called three buttons here. One is start record, end record, and total record. These are getters that we have called, that is start record, end record, and similarly we have taken the total records here. So in order to showcase which record is currently running, just like a stock market update, so we will be adding one line here that will give me the data on the real-time basis. So let's paste that code here, that is paragraph, showing I have taken the iframe, and here showing start record to end record of total record. By doing this, over this part is done. After that we just need to add a buttons here. So let's give a tab. So I have taken the previous button here. So where in the previous button I have taken a class here, and if I talk about previous button, it is giving a previous button, and I've called it as a lightning button. So let's close it here. After this, what I will be doing, I will be adding another button, that is the previous button is done. So now I will be just showing the span that will show me the total page number, where further if I want, I can add a URL, a link in order to navigate with the page. For example, page number of this of total pages. So this is how my page is looking. So last thing that I need is the next button. So that is not added here. So this is how the next button is also added, and I'm using all the methods here. So if you name disable, next is getting loaded, next handler is getting loaded. We have created all these methods here, just we are using this method, that is next handler, and this is disable next, similarly disable previous. So this is how our lightning component is looking. I think we are facing one issue here further. So let's first close the lightning button here, and let's close the div here. So after this, I think our mean template is giving the issue. So let's see what is the issue here. So our this template is getting saved here. After this is a div that is getting closed. So let's close the div here as well. So now we are good. So now it is the time to deploy our component. So let's deploy our component, and once it is successfully deployed, I think it is giving me one issue, that is unable to find action, that is pagination final cut dot fetch records. This method is not getting there. So what we will be doing, we will be just going on JS, and it is fetch records. So let's check our class name. So what is the class name? That is a pagination final cut, and here I have created the method here. So this is a fetch records only. So let's copy it again. Let's save this out again. That is pagination final cut dot fetch records. Again, let's deploy this out and check if our component is getting loaded or we are getting an issue again. So it should not give an issue. No. So let's deploy our class again. That is this class. That is pagination final cut. Let's deploy this out and check if this is deployed or not. So this is now deployed. So now it is a time to again deploy our component. Oh, we have done a small mistake. We haven't added @ or enable cacheable equal to true. So that is the one thing that got missed here. So let's add it here. So it is not giving me here. So let's add @ or enable, and and we will be doing cacheable equal to true as well. So let's make cacheable equal to true as well. Let's save this out and let's deploy. If you don't add this aura handler in your method will not get called in the either in aura component or on LWC component. So now it is giving me the issue because we've added another method. So let's delete that method again and let's save our method again. So let's deploy our code again. So if I go here and if I deploy my source org, so now you will be seeing your component will get deployed. So now it is a time to check our component in the Salesforce tab. So let's click on Salesforce in order to check the same. So now our Salesforce page is get load. So now it is a time to test our pagination component that we have created, if it is working successfully or not. So we will be selecting edit page here. So as soon as we click edit page here, first thing that we will be adding is we are able to see the PG final component that we have created because we have exposed it to home page. So let's drag and drop it here. So as soon as you drag and drop it here, you are able to see the number of pages that are coming is 1 of 5. So it should not come as 5, but let's see how it has given me the 5. So this is the first page of 13. Let's click second page. This is second of 5. Similarly, let's click third of 5. If you go 4, the new page found is coming. So I think there is some glitch, but now our previous button is disabled and the next button is also disabled. Next button is not getting disabled. So let's fix that issue as well. Why it is not getting saved? So if I go here, so I have given the page number 1, page size 5, disable next. If this dot page number is greater than total pages, so if I go total pages, how the total pages is getting loaded. So let's see here. It is coming from the result. I think it is coming from our Apex class. So let's go here and let's check. It is not a method, that is final cut method. That is the method here. So this is how our total pages is getting loaded. This dot total record divided by page size. Let's delete the math.mode because I don't need this. I will be just keeping this value. So let's save this, and after saving this out, let's deploy it again and let's see if now the page is coming as total record divided by page size, because it is creating issue earlier. So let's refresh this out. So now it is only showing me 2 records. It is not showing me third record, that is third. We haven't added a mode. So let's give a mode as well, that ChatGPT is giving us a suggestion, because our method in order to calculate the mode is is wrong. So this is how our mode is getting. If total record percentage page size, so I think we are getting the issue here, is not equal to 0, then let's go with the same approach that we were doing earlier. So it is not giving us best scenario, that is method is. Then what we need to do, I think we have forgot one step here. I forgot to add ternary operator here, so that's why it is giving me if greater than 0, then it is providing me the suggestion, then 1 else 0. So now let's deploy it in our pagination component and it will work fine now. So now let's check our component. If I go here and check our component, now it is giving me the right page size after adding the ternary operator. So now it is giving me this, that is page 1 of 3. If I go here 2 of 3, and on 3 this is getting disabled. These are logical and you can solve on the real-time basis, because this is a live demo and we have done a lot of mistakes. So don't worry, please pause the video and check each and every nut bolt. So I'm adding the code snippet here as well, so you can check this as well. So what all things I have done in the page size, what all things I have done in the component as well, if you check here. So this complete our pagination component in LWC. If you like my content, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon for more such content. Have a nice day.